All right, everybody. So today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over campaigns. All right, and by campaigns, I mean intraday campaigns because a lot of these moves, up or down, they're planned. All right, they are planned. They're not random. All right, there are times when it'll just move randomly, quickly go up or down based on news or some quick short covering. But what happens is those areas from where the move came from gets retested, then there's some planning, and then there's execution into markup or markdown. But anyway, I just want to go over, the basically the planned trades today and show you intraday campaigns. Now, if you've gone through the Wyckoff course, you know that he goes over intraday campaigns, and he basically uses two things. He uses a bar chart and a point and figure chart. So basically, the way Wyckoff did it was he used he has a study called about how campaigns are conducted, and he used a bar chart and he used the point and figure, right? And the bar chart gave him volume, point and figure didn't. And then he went and he looked at support and resistance and the buying and the selling and the springing and all of that. And he took counts and projections. Well, I'm going to show you how intraday campaigns are conducted, but it's rooted in Wyckoff, but it's a little bit more updated based on like indicators and stuff like that. So the way it's done is basically you have the market that comes down to a level, and they're just buying, and the volume exposes the buying, it exposes the accumulation. So and you see that because instead of X's and O's, instead of X and then X, O and O, and then X and X, you actually see the numbers. The numbers, instead of X's and O's, what tells you it's accumulation. Why? Because the market is basically going down and down and down, typically to a higher time frame level. When it goes down, you see all of a sudden it goes to a level, and here when you take a look at the point figure with volume, you'll see accumulation, and that'll confirm that the level is working, and then it'll go up. So that's enough talk for now. I'll just show you the actual campaigns anyway, so here we go. So this is in the ES. All right. So we see that there's a support level right here. This is on the 4-hour chart. You can use 1 hour, you can use 3 hour, you could, I don't know if daily would work, but 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, whatever. The point is you have to find a good level. So this is a very good level. And when price comes to it, right, to this level, which was 50.38, right? That's why am I using that? Because that's the origin of the last rally. So it's a full test, or at least very close to the exact low. What do you have? You have the point figure with volume, aka tape reading chart, and all of a sudden, 130,000, 110,000, 130,000. What's going on here? You see the market is going sideways, and there's heavy volumes. This is the accumulation. This right here is accumulation. Now, I don't just say, oh, it's heavy volume that's highlighted, it must be accumulation. It could be nothing. It could be distribution. But I know that because we're in an uptrend and it's pulling back and goes to the level, someone's buying, especially here, when you have 2 times the average volume at a support level. Again, 2 times the average volume at a support level with big prints. After that, what does the market start to do? you know, it starts to rally. It starts to rally right here. So there was accumulation initial here, and then here, and then it just started testing those same levels. This here is all accumulation. All of this is where it started. I could tell by the print. And then here and here and here, it's all bullshit, meaning more accumulation. They hit a spring, you know, but it doesn't take out this low. Okay. Pull back, hit, and then it goes. So you can just tell by this chart that accumulation is occurring. By the bar or wave chart, you know that what happens is when there's accumulation on high volume, price has a tendency to rally away from it. Meaning you'll have your change of behavior or whatever you call automatic rally, etc., you know, that sign of strength. It's just buying. It's just heavy buying. Why? Because everything's been accumulated. When everything's been accumulated, you have a strong rally. Again, when everything's accumulated at a particular level, price runs away from that level. That running away from that level results in a rally. And after that, you just had some retests here. So until it was ready to go. Typically, it won't be able to come back, take out this low. Typically, it won't be able to take out this low because there's too much accumulation stopping it. But in this case, they did like a little spring. And you just had to like get in, knowing that, you know, you had the biggest bar in 100 bars or whatever, 95 bars, and the market's going to go up. So this is the intraday campaign. A lot of times it's easier. You know, I'll show you like the intraday, the campaign of distribution. You know what, I don't have time for this. So I'm going to just show you the second one, which it was on copper, which gave a very nice trade. All right, so let me just show you that. So this was a fairly easy trade. All right, so look at this. First thing you want to do is take a look at whatever higher time frame, daily, hourly, 4 hour, whatever it is. Market pulls back, hits this low, and goes into a spring position. Very, very important. It's in a spring position. All right, which is just a test of support. So it's just, you know, testing support. All right, it comes down to test support. As it's testing support, as it's tagging the low, look at here. Volume on top of volume on top of volume. This is the base. This is the base. This is the accumulation. This is sideways accumulation, but they really bought as much as possible here. All right, and as the market was going down against this base, buying, someone's taking the other side. And then what happened? This happened. That was your change of behavior, gave a pullback to test, and went up. All right, now, so this is the other accumulation campaign, two-day, right? How do you find it? Because, I mean, you have to develop the skill. Basically, there's always a level. Price goes to that level. There's heavy buying at that level. You can use, this is the type of chart you use for that type of, you know, identification. Renko showed it here, right here. Right? This chart shows it as well. And then you have buying activity, meaning wave. So combining the wave chart with the PNF to show the sign of strength with accumulation to then go into the execution campaign. The campaign concludes, when the execution concludes. Right? So this is how the campaign of accumulation. I don't think I saw any distribution campaigns, but these are the two examples. All right. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you.